Slow mournful guitar, red may your deep cello drones. The towers of Arcanon weep cold iron tears, where the steam once sang, now only silence steers. Fezziwig spark bright as a spell's last glow, guttered out in the deep halls below. They found him broken neath the clockwork's gears, scrap gnawed his robes, his hands still clutched his gears. No grand last stand, just a trap sprung wrong. The gnome who dreamed too loud, now a corpse in the car. Oh, light the lanterns blue, nor hat's lost its maddest fool. Boobly Diggs kneels in the clay, her thief's hands shake. Why'd you have to die this way? She stole his gold, she mocked his name, left him drunk in Keltham's rain. But death rewrites the jokes we've told, now she weeps by his grave, clutching the last thing she stole.
Fezziwig, you idiot gnome. Why'd you go where I couldn't follow home? I'd pick your pockets one more time, if you'd just wake up.
The mage is ash, the gears grind on. Achenon forgets, but the thief lingers on. Her tears rust the copper leaves, where a gnome's laugh still hums in the breeze.
Welcome, folks. It is that time again. I'm hearing doors opening and closing.
Yeah, I had to go get some Tums. I'm back.
All right. Michael said happy Father's Day. Yeah, happy Fathers to all the fathers out there. I got asked a couple of times while driving people around if I was a dad. And I'm like, yeah, not really. Unless you want to count my Everquest characters as my kids. I guess whoever feels like they have the most AA for mercs can pull out a warrior merc or something, or a tank merc. I've got a cleric one out.
I'm gonna guess that's probably me.
Oh, gotta look at the Merc.
I have 562.
Yeah, well, you got more than me, but I
Now
just
that-
got the cleric out.
The total spent for the Merc window, that's for the Merc AAs
Merc AAs.
on the bottom. Total spent for my Mercs on this guy is 1590.
50.
Oh.
So 1,000.
1,590.
That's
All right,
total
you
spent.
win.
yeah. Pull out a
Well-
warrior mark then.
I spread that all out. The warrior
Across everything.
I don't spend the warrior mark on this guy is last priority because I have my pet tanks way better than the warrior. So I concentrate like on, the healer and the
Right.
and other stuff. Then I eventually, if I just need to spend them, I spend them on the warrior.
Yeah, but with
mark.
that many points, I'm guessing your warrior should be almost maxed out, right? I mean,
My tank merc's got silent and steadfast resolve 11 out of 24, and in furious wrath 12 out of 24.
wait,
And all of
how
the
much
generals
for
are maxed.
wait, how much for steadfast? Only 11?
Right, 11.
Okay, mine's got 19.
There you go.
I have 12.
And
But I
then
have
furious wrath
16
is
Furious
12.
Wrath. And I have 28 improved health.
What about improved melee defense? I have 24 out of 26.
19.
Okay, so
All my
maybe
generals are maxed.
I mean, well, yours is a level higher than mine, but yeah, I've put a lot of points into my warrior, even though I'm a warrior, just because I know I'll probably need it to tank for me a lot. And I also got 31 out of 34 for the HP. One of you do it, just because you're a level higher than me also, so the mitigation might still be better.
Sounds like Blubberbellies wins.
Mike
Yeah.
asked, is there a way to speed up the Merc XP? No. But you do get a lot more Merc AA points by doing quests and tasks and missions and partisans and all that. So,
Gotta
yeah.
get a bonus.
And Overseer.
Yeah,
Overseer
I
is
think
a
you
good
can get
kicker.
it by Overseer too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain ones, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Well, I just got mine because I'm always going to go for the trade skill shit through Overseer, so I mostly got mine through the quests and stuff. All right.
Yeah, I always use Overseer for XP personally.
So I'm going to make the defender as the tank. I'll be main assist. I'll pull and stuff. We don't... So either the Beast Lord, because he's got Feigned Death, should pull, or I could pull with the help of maybe Blubberbelly pacifying stuff if we're in an outdoor zone. So, because we don't have Enchanter help tonight at all.
I can pull if you want me to pull. I'll give it a shot.
So, and that goes to, okay, so what are we gonna do? Yeah, Mike, if you're not doing Overseer, if your character's over level 85, do Overseer. It's super easy. / over, hit enter. And it's just a mini game, man. Speaking of, I gotta do mine here.
I'm gonna do. I think the Merc might need some buffs. The new tank Merc, because that wasn't up when he did the shaman buffs and stuff.
Okay.
I'll give him some beast buffs.
I'll log the shaman back in then, real quick.
Oh, okay.
Before we go. Yeah, no problem. So these are some of the rewards I got from doing Overseer. And you just hit select to claim them. Here's trade skill rewards that I got. I'm going to get Lurian's song stuff. Yeah, see, here's what I would click on if I wanted the Merc XP. But I'm not going to click on that. I'm going to click character XP because I want to get as much... I want to get to max level on this character, so I'm caught up to everybody else that I'm grouping with. I'm like the lowest in the group here now. Well, no, me and Tano.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Okay, yeah, Tano's still blue to me. Okay. Well, thanks for making me feel better.
He's DPS though, and a rogue. He probably still out DPS as everybody else, for sure.
So yeah, as far as choosing your missions, just click a random one, click on autofill, and it'll autofill everything with the agents that are appropriate for that mission. And as long as the success percentage is over 80, I usually hit start. You can also preview rewards depending on, like, if you want trade skill stuff, you choose one that gives trade skill stuff, or you could click on one of the other ones, hit autofill, click preview reward, and this one gives a tetradrachm or collection dispenser. Here's one at 89% chance. So anyway, so I selected mine. And then you've got these down here. The three at the bottom are conversions. You got common conversion, uncommon, and rare. They will convert your agents. So if you have enough common agents, which I got a good amount, I can hit start, and it'll take 3 of those common agents and convert them into an uncommon agent. And then I can do 3, I could sacrifice 3 uncommon agents to get a rare agent. And then if I want to, I could sacrifice 3 rare agents to get a, what do you call it? One of these guys, one of these purples, like Firiona or whatever. These are the, what are they called? Heroic or epic, or I don't freaking know. But yeah, those. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, I have a couple of videos on it. So are we ready to go? And do we have a port to go there, or are we just going to run there or use the...
So we're going to Moors of Knock, or are we going somewhere else?
the portal in the guild hall.
You know, Blubber can go to Lauren's song.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so where do we want to go?
We're going to the Moors of Knock.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my vote
Continue all
too.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got that one quest there.
Mhm.
Right. All right, let's do that, and hopefully not die when we land in Lurian's song, like I did in the past. Oh wait! I was supposed to hit your guy with a shaman buff real quick. I'm sorry, I completely slipped my mind. They're still logging in, so I'll do that and then we'll pour it over. My bad. I mean, they're not max. The shaman's not max level, so I don't know how much it'll help, but it might help more than nothing. They're 109. I gotta get them up so the buffs are better.
Shaman buffs are awesome.
Yeah.
You might see me jump on my shaman here and there. I'm just interested in getting them up to out of the free AA range, up to like maybe 115 or something.
Yeah, I think 115 is when you stop getting the free ones.
Yeah.
It is so nice that that's there, though. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine having to grind your AA the old-fashioned way?
That would be hell. Yeah.
I mean, sure, you do get a lot more. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Debbie. I appreciate it. All right.
Say when.
Casting the buff on your merc. What about the pet? Did the pet get? I don't know if I did the pet yet. And I don't know if I did the cleric here, so let me hit the cleric with it too. Okay, yeah, I did not do the cleric yet. Okay, we're all good. Port away. Thanks for waiting. This is why I'm happy that I do have Snooky back, even though Blubberbelly hates Snooky, because it tells me when people subscribe and stuff, and I can thank them for it.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
time you out too much, man.
Huh?
I've been
I'm with
timed
you.
out for nothing on that.
Yeah,
See?
I know.
Yeah.
Not everybody loves
She's
Snooky.
so heavy-handed.
I actually made her nicer a little while ago. Yeah. I reduced her, lowered her settings, her aggression. But, you know, maybe some folks still feel like she's a little heavy-handed. I don't know. But she keeps the, you know, she keeps us safe from stupid people. So.
Yeah, don't add a period at the end of your sentence.
Huh?
I can find out
All
where the
right.
heck.
So we're headed over here.
Yeah, it's one of these here. I think it's door 7. I'm pretty sure.
9.
Is it 9?
Yeah.
More's a knock? I guess you're right. I think it'd be over here. Yeah.
Yeah, it does say Moors of Knock. Right, okay. Hey, can we get a group invis? Just to be...
Whoops.
Oh, never mind. Alright. Maybe once we're
Ye
all
of
there.
much wisdom, me of little wisdom. I went and clicked on the door.
Right. Yeah, you know, because you never know if somebody's going to be pulling mobs right where you land and stupid things happen.
Tell you that there's a rare turtle named Turtle in this zone. I was working on a hunter in here for one day, and killed me once, man. Killed my pet. I was like, holy crap!
Okay,
This
now
guy's
group
tough.
invis.
That might be him there.
Downtown.
No, it's not him.
And I got my own invis.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and give one if you want to. Seem to be loading a little slow here.
I did do some gribbles earlier, and so at least that was not laggy. It was running smooth as something smooth. I don't know. Pretend I said something really clever that sounds smooth. All right. So we're here. Okay,
Somebody
yes,
need
I
that
see.
for
Moors
their
of Knock.
collectible.
Obtain 1 of 6 Relosian missives. Okay, so we're still trying to obtain these missives, right? Or at least I was.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
tower to the
missing
swamp is where
Two
those
more,
are
I
at.
believe.
Okay, let me put all my missives together here in my bags. I was so close to like saying, do I need to destroy these? When I was looking, I was trying to consolidate my inventory. I'm glad I did not destroy them.
I'm gonna try to use the chat so I don't talk over people. That's a bad habit I have, so sorry.
Ah, yeah, no, that's fine, man. Okay, I got my missives here. I got 4 of them. And then I just need 2 more. So I'm glad I didn't delete any like a dummy.
That tower to the south is where I think a lot of the guys that drop them are.
So they
Have
were
to be
south?
ranked. Yeah. This way here.
Alright.
Cut across.
Feel free to lead the way. We'll follow.
Got my fire feed on, so you can just, if I get too far ahead, you can just follow the fire.
Setting fire to your footwear is not the answer, man. It's like, you've got some serious athlete's foot right there.
I know, running everywhere. Need new shoes.
You gotta get that under control. Get some topical ointment. Alright, so we supposed to kill these guys?
Oh, you can fight our way in if you want to get a little extra XP or, whatever you want to do.
It was only like certain guys with rank or something. It wasn't
Right,
just
exactly.
anyone.
Just go in there.
Oh, okay, so we'll go in. Right, we had to find, okay, I'm starting to remember now. Like, there were, there were some that were drops, too.
Yeah.
I think we got all the drop ones. Ram said, my friends and I started playing recently. We are currently around level 15, 16. It's been fun experiencing the game. The game's old styled mechanics. Alex said, nice to see you, Fez, watching you at the gym, getting gains while you're gaining experience. Best gains in Nora. Thank you. That's kind of funny.
So the blood blades, the guy I'm hailing, he will drop one.
Okay.
He's considered to be ranked.
So it looks like the doorway here. No, there's some right there. Shit. Because we're probably going to get both.
I would suggest to clear the guards outside the door, kill those two guys, and then pull stuff outside to here. I think there's one roamer, but if he kind of comes in, it's not that bad. Just getting one roamer. That's what I would do anyway.
I mean, if we go inside,
should we move to a corner and?
If we go inside,
well, you just go inside. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna give an idea, and then I want everybody's opinion. If we go inside, right? Because right here, by these two, there's only them. The chances of anything else aggroing is slim. Because I think I remember that they didn't aggro all that easy. So if somebody wants to try to hit that guy, the further away guy right here on the left, maybe with a root, we'll just concentrate on this main one first, and then we'll try to take that other one.
Okay, I'll send my pet over to the dark blade over there to the left.
Okay. And I'll just pull, and I'll just attack this guy where it's standing right here. Actually, I'll pull it from the wall a little bit. Everybody ready? Don't go too far back, because there's those guys behind us.
Right.
So, all right. Incoming. Up. Okay, I got my breastplate on, I got the defensive up. Maybe you should have we should have tried to root him or sent the pet in, because he came anyway and he's beating on us. Because the tank doesn't care. It's gonna hit. It's gonna try to pull aggro. But then the tank might have tried to run over there and pull aggro anyway. That's one of the problems.
Yeah. When I started attacking, my my pet's on the dark blade now.
you playing off FV? Oh, yeah, Bear's asking Ram if he plays on Throne of Eye. Aradune is the server name. Okay. What made you choose Aradune? That's not a server name I hear very often. Is that the one where there's like the special events? You get those weird rewards for the raids, or no?
What, wasn't that a TLP at one time?
No, that's Vaniki you're talking about, right?
Oh, was that Beniki?
I think so.
Okay.
Was Aradune the one that stopped at POK?
We chose it a while back. It's a progression locked. Does it just stop at POK permanently, or what?
There was one, yeah, well, there was one that did. I think that was it.
Maybe.
Wow. So anybody on it? A lot of people on it? Or?
Yeah, I like FB because of the XP bonus and the free trade. I definitely would not go to Aradune, but everybody's got their preference. I hope you like it there. Oh, look, we got some of these missives. I'm just going to set it to free grab. I don't know if it's going to be something we could grab or not. Oh, hey, it let me grab one.
Yeah, that was the last one I needed.
Awesome. We need a few more. So we did everybody get one that needed it?
I still need one.
I need one more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to kill them. Those guys.
So let's try to find more of these dark blades, or
Tactician, I believe, is a ranked guy also.
okay,
This
so
guy
maybe
here.
we'll move to them. Oh crap. I'm dead. Holy shit! I got killed instantly.
Oh.
That was hilarious.
What happened there?
Oh, I got a
You
res.
were invisible. I think you got too close when you were invisible. So it said,
I just
"Bam."
accepted the res. Tell me when it's safe to click respawn.
They're still standing over there. Hang on.
Or get ready to heal me and stuff, because they'll probably aggro.
Mhm.
Because I think I'll respawn right where my corpse currently is, and dragging it won't matter.
Let me see where you're at. No, you're way over by tan oil. You should be fine. Yeah, somebody drugged you already. That's fine.
Well, I accepted it earlier, so I'm probably gonna pop right where they were.
Oh,
I don't know how that works.
I'm just
yeah.
telling
You
you.
might want to decline that and wait for him to.
I
Cast
can't
res on you.
decline. I accepted. I'm just
Oh.
waiting to hit the respawn button.
Oh, I see.
Do you get
Whoops.
it? So I
Now
either
I
that,
get
or I
it.
could respawn in POK at my bind location. But I think we could survive if you guys just back me up right away.
Okay.
So
if it's bad, I'll send my pet in. We'll just
okay, ready?
go for broke. Yeah.
All right.
Back up.
Oh,
you're
crap.
right.
I'm dead
Goes
again.
pet.
Oof. I was back down again for a sec, but at least I didn't. Oh shoot! Evac! Oh shit! Never mind. It's over.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna respawn in POK.
Oh, you died again there. Okay.
Yeah,
That's quick.
that was some bull crap.
I did evac.
Did you evac?
Well, I mean, yeah, you were like, you had red sickness and all that.
I had 0 buffs.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed off, man. That's not a fun way to start the stream.
Well, we did find something out, though. Hey, you were right about the res thing.
Yeah, I
That's
knew
true.
I was gonna
Yep.
pop right there, man. Because I told you I had already accepted stupidly, because I was like, oh crap, Because I thought we were all still fighting, and I was like, well, let me get up right back, and I can help you guys. But no, everybody, they didn't aggro anybody but me, so it was, yeah.
Well, Elwood, give it a shot. You got the big guy off you anyway.
Yeah.
I guess we should put a campfire, maybe. No. Well, I
Yeah,
don't
if you
know,
guys
maybe
could
not.
put a campfire, I'm thinking
Right at the door. I don't know.
I might just use my my expedient recovery, and then get rebuffed, and then
Okay. Well, I've never put a campfire down myself. So
Yeah, me neither.
if you want to teach me how to do it, that'd be fine.
Control Shift F to open
Control.
up the fellowship window, and then click on the camp tab, then click on refresh, and you'll
Hold on.
see Fellowship of Honor. Click on that and hit
Hang on.
create camp.
Okay.
Got it.
And that will do it. I'm going
As long as you
to...
got three people with you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, as
Yes.
long as there's 3 people, and there should be the 3 of you there, unless someone else died.
Oh yeah, we got it down.
Yeah.
Or Blubber did.
Yeah, my cleric merc died too, so I was gonna try to revive them here in POK, and get them buffed with crack as well real quick before heading back, and I'll just use the Lorien song thing there in POK, or in the guild hall. Sorry guys, that sucked.
No, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Trying to find the
Well,
expedient
or you
recovery
can-
button.
You can use the campfire, unless you just don't want to time out your.
Oh
turn.
right, the campfire. Duh, we just
Yeah,
talked
skip
about
one-
the campfire. I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
Skip a couple zones. there.
Sorry,
It's nice and cozy here.
I'm a real dumbass
Almost
sometimes,
down right next to
guys.
Ah, my feet. No.
You got a little too close.
Okay, because this way, you know, at least I'll have the other buffs. So hopefully I'll be less fragile. I'm hoping once I hit max level, I'll get, like, you know, equip some of the nice COM gear that I have, and also I'll try to get the 125 gear, like armor and stuff, and hopefully I'll be less squishy, because this is sad.
Yeah, Blubber's mercs out too, huh?
30 seconds.
Well, you are super good at trade skills, so it's not going to take you no time at all to make up that crafted group gear that's
Well, the
really steady. It's good stuff.
yeah, the thing is, you can craft the gear, but you still got to get those dropped items to stick inside, like the Mubis or the box or whatever, to make it functional.
Well, true, yeah.
And I don't know how common, uncommon those things are.
Well, the Lorien Song ones are not that. They're not that uncommon.
That's good.
It's pretty tough to get those uprising ones. I think you can get most of them in Hodstock Hills. I've had a couple of them drop. Playing on my Beast Lord.
Yeah, I think my enchanter might have a few pieces, and I'm not even trying to use them for the enchanter. I'm hanging on to them to give it to Antipathy when she dings, because enchanters don't really need armor like a warrior needs armor.
Yeah. Man, that's my range item. I got that one to drop. What else do I have? I got a few things on here from COM myself.
Okay, I'm good to go. I'm hitting the campfire. Again, real sorry about my moment of dumbness.
Oh yeah,
Not your fault.
and my weapon. I got
Partly.
2 uprising things on this guy. From uprising drops, the power core, and it was like a totem polisher or whatever that was. There you are.
All right. Oh, you're gonna whip out your defender?
That's what we're calling
And
it?
is.
I mean,
Viz.
that's kind of what he is, right?
Side quest, if you turn around and see that named turtle.
Yeah, so it is up. Dude's, he's boss, man. Killed me once. Punk ass turtle.
Well, let's try it and see what happens, I guess.
Is that the rare?
Tut
No, it's not the rare. Is there one nearby?
King Tut.
Is he up?
says he's level 129.
That's him.
Where's he at?
We are
That's
gonna
me.
die for sure.
No, we're not. We fought at 129 before.
Did we?
As long as he doesn't have any tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, he's got a lot of hit points.
As long
I
as
fought
you
him
don't have,
once.
doesn't bring friends.
All right. Well, let me know if you
Where are you
guys.
gonna pull him to?
Yeah, there he is, and he's all by him by his lonesome too.
Yeah.
So should be.
He don't
easy.
need me, but he's tough.
Well, make sure you hit slow on him, because we're gonna need
Yeah.
it. I know beast lords have a decent slow.
If you got to flee, click on the door because evacing is of no use.
Right? Yeah. No worries. I'm hoping we'll be okay.
I think we'll be fine.
Hide behind
Let
this
me put
bush.
damage shields on people.
I'm hiding in the bush.
Okay, we ready?
Yes.
1 sec.
Incoming. I've... All right, the tank's got him for now.
Working
Hopefully
on
the
trying
tank
to.
merc don't die. I've got my merc set to reactive.
All right, got to slow to stick.
I pulled out all my little tricks. My healing rune, my bunny, my pirate.
I sent him a bear.
Woohoo! He has a ton of HP, man.
Oh yeah.
I
He's
probably
no
should have
slouch.
brought Fez to help with some DPS. Jeez. Well, he's slowly getting cut down. Oh, Ram said, don't think we knew what we were doing. It's alright. I mean, you could always choose another server. So I'm not originally from Firiona. I was playing on... I started on Zev, then Zev got merged with Drizzle Row, and then I think Drizzle Row got merged with something. So it's Zev, Drizzle Row, and whatever the heck it's merged with now. And I left to come here. I actually tried out a few different servers, so I've got some characters on a whole bunch of servers. And then I discovered this by watching some videos or live stream or whatever of other people playing on here. And I was like, what? XP bonus? What? Free trade? I thought it was just a lame RP server. I came over, checked it out, and I'm like, fell in love, especially with the whole free trade thing. And I stayed. This is my home now.
I just started here last year, and here I am, level 125.
Yeah, I can't help but think we'd still be like in our 80s or 90s if it didn't have that bonus.
Maybe if we didn't do a bunch of gribbles.
Right.
Those could be addictive.
Yeah, we was doing it pretty much every week there for a little while. At least one
Yeah.
round.
Well, they were pretty good XP, and it was nice to get the marks,
Oh, yeah.
because the marks gave you some really nice augments and stuff, especially the ones you could put in your weapons. Raise your base damage.
Gotta try to land slow on him again.
Yeah, slow is a lifesaver. If we end up ever, having multiple targets, try to land a slow on each one.
Yeah. It's resisted 4 times right now so far.
Dang. Well,
That's
at
the
least
first
it's
one
almost dead.
faded. He's almost dead. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
Crying. Ooh,
Success.
speak of, look at that too.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Got a
the
ring clasp
polishing
and a
cloth
ring
and the
cage.
clasp. And we've got the some boots, some feet. We've got a cape. Level 125 cape. Super nice. He was worth it. And he wasn't even that hard. All right.
I think it's hard when you're by yourself, let me tell you.
I bet.
Are we gonna greed or need?
I just greeted on
Those
stuff.
are all improvements for me.
Okay, I'm greeding.
We can roll greed if you want to greed. Are we greeting?
I'm greeding.
I greeted.
Just because
That's hard to greed.
I feel bad hitting need. Unless I absolutely need it. Which I kind of do, but I can't even use it yet, so.
Yay, meat.
Alright, so where to now?
Going
So you can
south.
take that trade skill stuff. Do you know what that's for?
The what?
The trade skill stuff that he dropped?
Yeah, pretty much I know what all the trade skill stuff does. Which one are we talking about?
Like the galleon earring clasp.
Oh yeah,
the ear-
yeah.
You got it.
Oh shit, I got both of those. Yeah, you make one of them. I think the gem polishing cloth is for an aug, and the clasp is used for an earring. and I can craft those
Actually, he won everything.
things. I didn't win
He
everything,
did,
did
didn't
I?
he?
He did.
Used the
How
loaded
the
dice.
hell did that happen? Now I feel bad.
Blood Bowl dice.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Sorry.
He got the game meat.
Huh?
You won everything except the game meat.
Streamer privilege.
And
I got the
it
meat.
even says greed roll, so it's not like I hit need on anything.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
3 of
So,
us rolled in the 900s on that cloak.
Just laughing about it. That's all.
I'm sorry.
Add,
Oh
add-
crap, rat.
Yeah, something happened. Somebody wasn't in Viz.
Yeah, I think Fez wasn't.
Yeah, I was visible. I don't get how I have such good luck with rolls in Everquest, but when it comes to stuff in life, sometimes I'm always rolling snake eyes.
Oh, wow, this guy's got some hit points too.
Yep. Yeah,
This is
let's
a
get max
pure-
levels so we can fight rats.
Yeah.
This is a tier 2 zone, I believe, so stuff's going to be slightly harder.
Start and end in the newbie zone.
Bear said he's not even playing a rogue. Yeah. So I have to start looking up the recipes to craft that stuff.
I'll start doing some overseer and trying to get some crafting materials for 125 to send your way.
Cool. I think I'm pretty good on it though, just a heads up, but I will not refuse trade skill materials, you know me. I've been steadily getting Lurian song stuff for the past few weeks. Okay, group in, let me hop on my mount and then group in Viz and let's go back to that place of where I died.
Back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah. We should have told Bill to try playing a bard. They're so much harder than enchanters. He wouldn't have been so bored. Okay, so we want to try doing these guys again.
Yeah, how about I send my pet in first? Is that what we did last time? And
Yeah,
then the
send the pet
tank
in
mode.
on the ad.
No, just right at the beginning. Set it, then the other one will attack, and then the tank merc will,
Yeah, I
get
don't think you did it. I think we attacked first.
Yeah, we attacked first. So you were gonna send your pet after the dark blade on the left, right?
Yeah, and I did.
And then I'm gonna grab this guy. So I'll wait until I see your pet running at him, and then I'll pull this guy.
Okay, here I go.
All right. That worked.
Yep.
Except I'm almost dead. Let me get my shield on. Jeez, these guys, man, with their hard hits. Bill 101. No way I'm playing a bard. Of course he's got to be listening in. Well, I just figured because you hate the chanter. And a bard is, you know, they can do some fighting. Yeah, because we gotta make up our own crowd control here. We don't have any. I hear the Saturday group has an awesome enchanter. Best ever.
I wonder
Overrated.
who that was. Huh.
Huh?
But you had
Is there-
like
maybe we
two or
get-
three last night.
What do you mean?
Didn't you have like 3 enchanters last night?
Oh, I think we had 2
Maybe
enchanters
one.
last night. But that was, we were doing the whole raid thing in calm. Michael said, don't know about bard buffs here, but EQ, QA, bard buffs last like 24 to 30 seconds. Enchanters are so much longer. Yeah, but the bard buffs are continuously being refreshed. No, and the reason why we were mentioning Bill playing a bard is because he finds the enchanter dull. Well, play a bard, it's not dull. It's a lot more work. Clowyad said, I love playing a bard. That's why I have 5 across 3 servers.
Yeah, I've never played one.
I mean, it's fun. It's, originally I was playing a bard in the Saturday group, but I never expect
I
them
remember.
to get. Yeah, I never expect them to hit max level either, and it started to get really challenging for me to try to figure out how to juggle mezzing and all that stuff, and I didn't think I was supposed to just stop fighting just to do crowd control. I thought I was supposed to keep fighting while doing crowd control, and that was a little too much. But the way I see Hippie play the bard, he'll stop fighting completely to do crowd control, and honestly, it's probably one of the better things. So there's 3 in that group, and that's not okay.
Do you want me to try to pacify the 2 back ones and pull the scout?
Yeah, try to pacify, see what you could pacify there.
Tactician is unaffected.
Twisting is still a thing. Can you try to, I don't know if you could try to pacify the scout and we'll pull the tactician.
Yes. So
Okay.
the scout.
Well, here
Also,
goes nothing. Shit. Oh, crap.
We had a pop.
Evac.
Yeah.
Ah,
That was just bad timing right there.
I tell you what, I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
bring.
bruiser that popped in front of us?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring.
that bird. Yeah, he propped right in front of us.
I'm gonna bring my enchanter because we can't do this without one.
Man, they must pop really quick.
Because this is gonna just piss me off, honestly. I did not, Bill. I did not see the trophy.
Oh, Yokel's in chat there.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Mhm.
Zoop, that's what happened to me like 10 minutes ago, LOL. Yeah, we can't do this without crowd control, so I'm gonna bring my enchanter.
We had it. It's just
We might have had it if that one hadn't popped.
yeah,
right
and
there.
that just went surprise.
Yeah, we could have handled
Yeah.
2.
He jumped out and said surprise.
They have a way of doing that.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to summon my corpse to the lobby, and then I can get the res, and then I can use the campfire if Yeah, because my campfire's
still here.
refreshed. Huh?
It's still here.
All right.
Yep.
Although, I don't know. I want to bring the enchanter, so I might just hit the book and go there the other way. Because you guys are right by the zone in anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roasted marshmallows.
Yeah, it's no problem to come here.
Yeah. Because we got that door in our lobby. It doesn't cost nothing.
So you're trying to tell us that you're gonna go in the back door?
Right.
Yowza.
Okay.
That's
Okay, a second.
all right. Yeah, AFK if you guys need to, because it's gonna take me a sec. Ooh, I got 2 corpses over here. How'd that happen? I wonder if they're both resible. Thought I just had the one. My Merc has another minute to go, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'll temporarily drop from the group and join my enchanter, get myself rezzed a little bit faster, and then I'll rejoin the group when I get there.
All right.
It'll save a minute at least. And 96% res. Alright. Let's see if I get that second res from that other corpse. I mean, I used the, Don't buff me, you dummy. Is that other corpse resible? It says it could be rezzed.
Your warrior cup?
The
What?
second, there's a second corpse here. If it can't be rezzed, wouldn't it say it can't be rezzed? Or
Yeah. It would say that like a little tag on the corpse, yeah.
yeah, the stupid little cleric is just sitting there buffing me rather than rezzing the second corpse. Okay, now I revived my own cleric. Let's see if one of them tries to res me. If I don't get the second res, I'm just gonna let it go. I just, you know, trying to hit max level. I don't want to lose any XP.
Do you still have your expedient recovery?
I used that already. For the first time I died like a chump.
Well, if this is
Built
gonna
to die.
Well, at least I'm also getting my shaman buffs again real quick.
Okay. If this proves too difficult for us, we could always just work on Hunter or something like that and just kind of grind.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna bring the enchanter this time, so it should go a
Okay.
lot smoother.
Is that the only place those guys are at?
From the website, that's where most of the ranked guys are at, I think. Let me check the website again. Go to EQ resource. I'll look up the quest. Lauren song.
Okay, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a res for that other corpse.
Yeah, let me look. Make sure what step we're on.
Blubberbelly, are you okay doing all the healing?
Sure.
Okay, because that would mean I could group the enchanter. I don't. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to try to be tank and crowd control, but I mean we need crowd control, so I just don't know.
Well,
See
you
it.
don't really need to be tank. You just need to be puller.
Right, that's true. I just and do some damage. That's true. That's so true. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give the list of what drops, and the tracker can check out. Ag grower, adjunct, blood blades, lieutenants, troopers, or tacticians. They will all drop the missives that we need. And it says that they are in the tower to the west. Which they mean probably southwest, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna be
That's
smart and give
that's the only
myself
tower
an
in the
invis
zone.
too.
So that seems to be the only spot.
Well, like I said, doing the tower should be a lot easier if I'm bringing the enchanter. Just not having crowd control in a tight space like that, it's just not really an option. And hopefully I can not suck enough to get us through it. I should be able to pacify most of the things. At the very least, I can.
I thought you was the best enchanter in the game, man.
Well, you know, I was talking
That's
shit.
what I heard.
Yeah. Who
Yeah,
was saying that?
you've heard. You know people lie, right?
I think I heard that pretty recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know people lie like recently, right?
And the fish he caught was this big. Oh.
Yeah. All right, crossing the bridge, dragging the chanter. And hopefully Blubberbelly can do the heals and keep us going. You've been main healer a bunch of times already, so I have all the confidence in you.
If you would like to ignore my pet, I could heal my pet adequately. No problem. In fact, I have a lineup specially designed to heal my pet.
Okay, and I'm looking for what the hell's that place called? Moors of Knock. Okay, it's just next. Right over here.
So nobody needs that collectible I put in the party window? Somebody need it?
I don't know.
I could use, I guess.
Well, I'll take it, but I don't necessarily need it.
I
You
don't
can
need
use
it at all, so
Any
we
either
give the
one.
tan oil. Nothing against Blubberbelly, but I don't know, he was closest.
All right, I'm here. Yay. All right, let me
Thank you.
suspend this mark.
Yep. Rat. Dirty rat.
Gonna hit. Who do I invite? Who's the leader of that group right now? Is it Blubber?
No.
Travis.
I think this might be me.
Raffus? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Setting the tank as tank. Setting myself as assist. And I guess we're good. We got some responsibility now, Blubber.
All right.
Here we go again to our death.
Well, we got a
Glorious
little extra
death.
DPS too, because the Channer's pet likes to smack things around and
Nice little warm up on the Dark Blade again.
right. Okay, let's not do anything until I say I'm ready here. I want to make sure I have my assist key and all that good shit.
Sure.
Group assists target. Okay.
Can we wait 1 minute? My Exodus will take 1 more minute,
I'm sorry?
just in case.
That sounds like a smart plan.
Your
yeah.
what's going to take a minute?
Exodus.
Okay.
Evac.
I think we'll be okay because, like I said, what I'm going to try to do, we're doing a different plan because we have an enchanter now. I'm going to try to pacify that Dark Blade on the left and just pull this one right here. And if two come, I'm going to try to mez the other one.
Okay, so simply assist you.
Yeah,
on
so
the main
just
guy and let the
assist.
Chanter take care of the other one. Got
Right.
it.
Sound good?
Sounds fine to me.
Roger, roger.
It's passive. Here we go. Alright. Also, with the Chanter being here, we get a better slow, I think.
Yeah, it is. Overwrote mine.
Awesome.
Oh, that tank's behind me. Okay. Thought I was getting the aggro for a second.
I think what I'm going to do is toss a rune on Blubber Belly also. Because I want to make sure our healer doesn't get taken out quick. Okay, nice. Gonna move up a tiny bit and grab this one here. Switching the two-hander. Getting the poison up. Okay, yeah, this is going better, I think. Hopefully it keeps going better.
Feels more under control.
Yeah.
Hey, these guys will poison and do various nasty stuff too. Just keep an eye out for stuff to cure. I just had to cure my pet from a couple things that was on him.
All
Like a
right.
boss.
Oh yeah,
And
here's one of the missives on this table too. I remember we got half of them from the table.
we already got those.
See if we can take that one.
For tan oil, if you could do a huge favor, do your hide and sneak, and look around that corner and make sure that there's nothing right there by the stairwell that's going to come and surprise the hell out of us.
Yeah, there he is. This guy standing right here in the doorway.
I'm glad.
Hey, I wonder if that's where that bruiser came from. That's what this is.
Maybe.
Probably was.
Yeah, so I think what we have to do, let's invis up. I'm gonna take out that stupid
Why don't we just
sneaky
take out
guy.
these 2 soldiers over here and then take out the Darkblade solo? Or maybe you can pull the Darkblade solo from across.
Yeah, that's true. We could start heading the other way. Okay. Yeah, because we don't want to...
That makes so much sense. It makes me feel bad.
Shush. Okay. So I'm going to grab that soldier. I'm going to pacify that other soldier that looks more like a human. I'm going to grab the orc. Incoming orc. Yay! Yay for enchanter magic. Yeah, enchanters just make everything better.
Does their pacify work better than the druids?
Well, their pacify works anywhere, as opposed to the druids just works outside. I don't know if it's any better really or not. There's still things I can't pacify, but I can also put to sleep the things that don't get passive, which a druid unfortunately cannot do. Michael said guild halls in this game are huge compared to EQ2. Well, we got, one of the fancy ones too. Like the fanciest one I think you can get. Okay, incoming.
Yeah, they really didn't have that many though to pick from, I don't think.
They didn't? Okay. I never got that far in EQ2. I think the highest level character I ever had was like 30, 32, something like that. So not all that high. And I'm mostly soloed because I never had anybody to play with over there.
Wrong button.
They're still releasing stuff just like at EQ1. You do content.
Yeah.
Every year.
Remember when it first came out, like all the NPCs talked and stuff? I don't know if it's like that anymore.
Yeah, they had like voice actors. They went all out.
Yeah, that was a
fancy
big thing.
Big swing and a miss.
I liked the voice acting and stuff.
Ooh.
That one only had the one, huh?
They
collectible in the
had
window.
like a voice acting thing in EQ1 that did the sort of narration for the Glooming Deep initially. But now it's not there anymore.
Oh, really? That probably would have been better than, I guess reading or whatever.
Right. I mean, there was still the thing that you could read, but yeah, there was the voice, and I don't know, maybe there was a limited amount of time that they were allowed to use that voiceover, because the voiceover sounded like the woman from Lord of the Rings that played Galadriel. So it could be that they could only license it for so long and then they had to retire it. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
I always start in the regular old newbie song.
I played
For,
it.
well, you know, whichever class, you know, I'm a ratio, yeah.
I played it much later, after they got rid of the whole newbie zone. You know, for your class switching over and stuff like that. I didn't experience that.
Yeah, well, you can still pick it, but yeah, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Unless you do a TLP, I guess.
So is the guy still down there?
Nope. Not right now.
Okay, so let's see if we can
Roamer.
Must be a roamer goes up and down that ramp, I bet.
see if we can pacify some of these guys over there. And okay, so that tactician cannot be pacified, so we're probably going to get two. I'll pull the tactician. Gonna try to mez that little runt. Okay, he's mezzed. Woo, we made it.
So y'all had a little bit of a hard time last night, didn't you? So y'all wiped out a few times.
We were in City of Mist. Yeah, it was brutal.
Y'all,
Yeah, it was.
y'all figured out that you couldn't ride the wall or something?
Yeah, something about being close to the wall or something. We would just pull half the zone. It's like all those golems all at once.
The extended target
I don't-
fills up, and you just don't know where they are.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, you
I
see-
couldn't even
Yeah,
mez half of
another,
them.
yeah, another one here. Oh, no, never mind. I do not need that one that's in the window.
There you go. There's the.
Oh, crap. There's one on the corpse. I'm sorry. So you can loot it off the corpse if you need it, because it let me loot it and it counted. So I'm guessing you guys, someone might need it. And there's one missive left for me after that.
I do not need it. I tried to put it for greed and it wouldn't set, so that means I don't need it.
Okay. Well, there's
How do we
still
consolidate them?
there's still blubber and tan oil, so check that one.
I am done.
Oh, you're done with yours?
Yeah, it says
If I'm done
consolidate 'em.
consolidated, if you just right click on one, it'll put them all into one
Mhm.
piece.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I was like, yeah, I don't remember a box or that.
I still only have 5, so I still need one. So the one I need somewhere off of one of these mobs. I know I got all the ground spawn
Gonna
ones.
pull that soldier. Hopefully he comes by himself.
Know that feeling all too well.
Coming alone.
I don't know about that.
Once in a while, your enchanter is slow, will overwrite mine, and other times mine overwrites yours.
I think it just depends on who casts first. Or whatever. I mean, it could be that they'll...
Or you know how it mitigates stuff? Maybe once in a while, one gets mitigated a little bit more than the other, and then it picks the stronger. That's
Yeah, I
what it
don't know.
overwrites.
Are you 125?
Yeah, but I'm a
Yeah, the
hybrid
Channer's
class, not a
125 also.
Yeah, I forget who's supposed to have the best one.
I thought the Channer's was above the Beast Lords. Because the Beast Lords are hybrid.
And their haste is better, right?
But I know a Shaman has better than an Enchanter as far as slow.
Oh, Beast Lord. That might be the difference.
Yeah, because a Beast Lord is a Shaman Monk hybrid, more or less.
Yeah. There's one on the ramp. It's that bruiser.
Okay.
Want me to pull him down and out, or just fight him on the ramp?
We could pull him out. Or I could pull him out if you want, or you want to pull him out.
I'll pull him out.
I guess your pet's on greater hold, right?
Yep, I'll pet pull him.
Shit, the defender is going up there. Pull the defender back. I should have set you as puller.
Yeah, a little bit oversight, but we're okay.
That dude popped behind the table over there already.
Well, kill this jackass.
Zoop said I got to level 20 or so on EQ2. The game was kind of dead in the start areas when I bought the game back in the day. If I knew EQ1 was so fun, I would be playing it the whole time. Yeah, EQ1 is just more enjoyable. EQ2, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. One of my gripes with EQ2 was their idiotic and rigid buffing system. So, okay, EQ1, say you're soloing or you're in your own little group, but you're a lower level. Say you're level 10, you're at an orc camp, and a level 30 or 40 shaman comes along. You say, hey, can you buff us? He's like, sure. And you have this whole interaction, and the buff will last for like, 30 minutes to an hour. EQ2, you couldn't buff anybody unless they were in your group. At least that's how it seemed like from level 1 through 30 that I was playing.
Yeah, and they're automatically applied too. You just keep your buffs on, and then whenever you join a group, they're just automatically on the others too.
Yeah, they both group up now.
Yeah, so let's move up. I got us invis and yeah, I just hated that because you had a lot less social interaction because of that. The people you interact with for, hey, I'll donate for buffs or this or that, That's more interaction, and it's just like, no, we don't want that. We don't want you interacting with anybody unless they're exactly your level to group. Oh geez, man, this is rough. I say maybe we'll come to the left here, and I'll just have to mez one of those guys with the chanter. And we'll fight over here because those two, just stay far away from those two orcs there. We don't want to aggro them. Okay, this is going to probably be ugly. Okay, mezzed him right away.
Which one are you messing?
I'm the one with the mez is mezzed. Just use assist and you won't go wrong. Use assist and yeah. At least my plan worked. Not a fan of when I pull a stupid. Far away, Ranger said I feel the same way about classic WoW versus retail WoW. Is that what they did? They made it where the buffs had to be in group? Yeah, I see the stupid thing is EverQuest, old EverQuest had the winning formula. And along comes WoW, and then WoW started doing weird stuff, and then EverQuest started chasing WoW. The gameplay and the mechanics of WoW isn't what made it popular, it was the marketing. But no, Sony was a bunch of idiotic dimwits, and they said, oh, I guess we gotta be just like WoW if we want to stay ahead of the curve. As soon as you start following someone else, you're not ahead of the curve, you're behind. So yeah, don't follow the guy who followed you to begin with. The game just lost its original touch. Yeah.
You probably could say that for any new MMO, right?
What, did they keep following everybody else?
That I mean, yeah, they kind of loosely based off of Everquest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because they were, you know, kind of the daddy of the bunch. Or whatever. I don't know, lack of a better way of putting it.
Well, Blizzard, they figured out something that Sony or Darkpaw, whatever you want to call them, they refused to see for a long time, was that
marketing.
For the longest time, not marketing, the system requirements, right? Over time, EverQuest became poorly optimized, and it required way more hardware to play it decently than it really should have. And I don't know if they didn't have a contract with NVIDIA, or it took a while to get that going, or I don't know what. It just wasn't optimized. And World of Warcraft made sure that you could have a potato and run it on that. And so it had a much more mass appeal and less barrier to entry.
I don't think that was what made them big, though. I think a lot of it was marketing, though, because they really knew how to market at that time.
It wasn't a bad game either, though. They had the storyline and they had their own.
Oh yeah, no, they did
little movie. Their little movies they did were pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah. That's what made me interested in it at first.
And then they had a big PvP system too, also. That's a little close. Then.
A little close. I guess we're fighting up there.
I did like the open world PvP in the early days.
Yeah. I didn't start in it at first, but yeah, some of those battlegrounds.
You could turn Taunt off the pet for now and let him.
Yeah.
So that way he's not bouncing back and forth, because we got a rogue in the group. And
Gotcha.
we want the rogue to be able to backstab and get, you know, maximum DPS.
Taunt is off.
All right.
And
Either
after
that,
this fight,
yeah, either put the pet on the same side as the tank, or leave it off until, and then just turn it on when needed. I don't know if you want to make like a quick and easy macro to slap it on when we need it, but thank you. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess if the Merc dies, turn it back on. But yeah, just because, you know, I know as someone who plays a rogue, it's nice to not have to keep hopping back and forth, because I saw the mob was he kept spinning.
More.
All right, that's one.
I don't need any of those myself.
Set
so it
all
goes
to
somebody
grab.
else.
Okay, I can't grab these, so we already
Oh.
have them.
Wonder which one you're lacking.
I'm not sure. Okay, that guy's passive. Gonna pull this one. Alright, now that the pet's the same on the same side, at least. It's been a while since I played, but if I remember correctly, certain buffs in EQ2 worked for raids too. Point still stands around groups only, yeah. Michael said I couldn't stand WoW. I think I lasted 3 days before I had enough. I really like the animations that they did, those little movies or you know, game trailers with the cinematic.
Yeah, they had those all through the game.
Yeah, I
We
was excited about it, but I
finished some quest lines and stuff. They were there.
yeah, but I never ended up buying it because I just felt like
I did.
I was in too
Once
deep.
once you got past the I don't know, the cartoony kind of tunes they had,
Yeah.
wasn't too bad. I would have rather looked a little bit different, but well, you know, just like any game, they change it over time. I know. I guess they just changed it too much and started to lose people.
Yeah.
Or another game came out. I don't know. Maybe something else came out.
City of Heroes came out.
I believe City of Heroes was before that, wasn't it?
I don't.
2004.
Yeah, City of Heroes. I'm not sure. It came around the same time as WoW, didn't it? Or EQ2?
I thought it came around the time
Before.
of Star Wars Galaxies era.
EQ2 was good. Then they started doing mob health inflation, like took forever to kill stuff. EQ2 was actually just before WoW. Billions of health. That's crazy.
Yeah, if they favored mobs like that, it would be kind of tough.
Okay, trying to pacify. It's passive. Pulling. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to 2-box on Sundays now. Unless we find somebody that has an enchanter that wants to join us. Doesn't Zorgo have a enchanter?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's amazement, right?
Yeah. Maybe we need to recruit amazement for Sunday. But I think well, Sunday he has his thing. His
Well, Yonkles normally are enchanter, though. You know, shouldn't
yeah,
try to
but
replace them that
Yonkle's
quick. I mean,
partially retired or permanently retired. Because he started working like Monday mornings or something again. So yeah,
okay.
and he said he doesn't like being an enchanter.
Fair enough. Yeah, still not what I need. Poopy.
Yeah, I can't loot that either. Dang it. Incoming.
I get on the other side here.
XP's not bad. 0.381 for that kill. That's kind of great for 124.
How far in are you?
I'm 51% in. So I'm creeping up there. Oh, gotta refresh my poison.
Big money. Nope.
What is overdrive punch? Overdrive punch is off, I think, my belt. It lets me do an extra 1540 damage.
Yeah.
And then gut punch strike. That's 15,500 damage. Wow. Vampiric consumption. That's got to be a proc. I'm just trying to see if my poison triggered during that fight. No, it doesn't look like it did.
It's a dark blade in the door in the entryway.
Oh, and he can be pacified, so I'm gonna pacify his ass too.
Of course, that's when he walks away.
Incoming. Level 124, just need to level my enchanter 104 level, and I can help you guys out. Yeah, I mean, any enchanter that's level 121 and up could be great, because I think at 121 you could start mezzing these mobs. Yeah, cause see, my mess I'm using right now is level 121. My pacify I'm using now is level 122. So 122 or higher is great. Incoming. Yeah, this is working out so much better. And my Tanner's getting some AAs. Woohoo!
So, is that enchanter really a gnome?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Nah. Looks like there's some here that I need now. Yeah.
All right.
The
Enable
plane of
free
Earth
grab.
one. The one I needed.
Dang it! I can't pick up any of these.
So maybe the ones that drop off the leaders is not the one you need.
Yeah.
Got to keep
Did you
climbing
miss
higher.
the one on the table, maybe?
I'm just
These are
missing the very
specific
last
type-
one. Consolidated missive of Dakanag. Oh, consolidate! Oh my god!
So you have it all.
I have it all.
So we
I'm-
slap you now.
Yeah.
I'm just really dumb.
See why I made you the troll, Fez?
Oh Lord.
More proof.
Oh man, sorry guys.
He's getting you, Fez. He's
Well,
getting
we were.
you.
Well, I did it on purpose because we're getting such good XP.
Sure.
Yeah, that's exactly
It was
why.
all good.
I'll
Yeah,
buy that. I'll
that's
buy
why.
that.
It was all for the XP.
So we all got